One of the missions of Jesus was to heal the blind. All the synoptic gospels, including the Gospel of John, gives us the miracles where blind men are healed or a blind man is healed. In the Gospel of today, we will read about the healing of a blind man as Jesus is on his way to Jerusalem and enters Jericho. The man who cannot see with the eyes of his head is aware that something is happening because he can hear the footsteps, he can hear movement, he can hear crowds moving. And so he asks those who can see what they notice. And they say to him, Jesus of Nazareth is passing by. They are the ones who can see with the eyes of their head alone. But the man who is blind externally and cannot see with the eyes of the head is able to see with the eyes of the heart, because though he is told that Jesus of Nazareth is passing by, which refers to the place where Jesus comes from, which refers to his humanity, he addresses Jesus not as Jesus of Nazareth, but as Jesus, son of David, which was the title for the Messiah. This man did not have external sight. He had insight, the sight of the heart. It was with the heart that he saw, and even though he was told and heard with the ears of his head that it was Jesus of Nazareth who was passing by, he recognized this Jesus as the Messiah and used a messianic title to address Jesus, Jesus, son of David. And then he makes the plea of this Messiah. He asks the Messiah for a favor. And the man is brought to him. The man is brought to Jesus, and Jesus looks at him, and Jesus could have healed him immediately, but Jesus does not do that. What Jesus does instead is he asks the man what he wants. Jesus will not presume. Jesus will not assume. Jesus respects the freedom of the man. It is likely that the man needed only an alms. It is likely that the man needed only some money or some food. And Jesus will not presume. And that's why Jesus asks the blind man, what do you want me to do for you? The respect of the freedom. The respect of the individual. And it is the individual who must ask for what he or she wants. And this man says, Lord, let me see again. He wants to receive also his physical sight. Surely he has insight, more insight than all the crowds following Jesus who could not recognize that he was son of David, that he was Messiah. However, this man is given back now his external sight. And Jesus is very clear that this man has more sight than all the others who were following him. Most of us are blessed with physical sight. We can see with the eyes of our head. However, how often have we looked with the eyes of our heart? The fox says to the little prince, it is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Will you look and see, not only with the eyes of your head, but also with the eyes of your heart?